We start with the city tour, and it's gonna be a walking tour, so I hope you stretch your legs fair enough during the night. You got the radio devices with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go then.
So my name is Nick, and thank you for introduction, Tunde. So my name is Nick. Yeah, so I'll be with you for most of the group only in the morning, and then be 14 persons who go with me afternoon. So I would really appreciate if you have any questions regarding politics, culture. Today actually it was the first snow in Estonia, but it was in the east of Estonia. Yeah. So I don't want really to intimidate you, but maybe when you go to Russia, it will be the first snow waiting for you. Yeah. So kind of maybe icy, cold snow, you know. So really, it's not really the time for this nice, snow how it is in the fairy tales in Northern Europe. So it's still quite in October, and sometimes we have in October. It's all depends. It's all 1 year like this, 1 year is differently. So this October is quite cold, yeah. So actually you see the trees more or less staying naked already. So not much of the leaves left in the trees. So it's a bit, maybe about 1-2 weeks earlier we have this cold weather than regularly. So you see, I'm just saying that the hotel called Greifswald. Greifswald location is quite good. So it's in a city center. It's walking distance to Old Town. It's a walking distance to all major big supermarkets, and there is a bus stop, and there is, if you go to the left, so there is a big shopping mall, one of the biggest shopping malls in Tallinn called Christina. So if you need before going to Russia to buy some European food and cheese and ham and stuff like this, so you can go to the Christina. It's not far from here. Or go to Old Town, so it's a walking distance. Christina is a shopping mall name. Yeah. So and Hotel Greifswald. Greifswald Hotel is named after Estonian famous poet. Well, it's well known in Estonia. It's his name is Johann Friedrich Greifswald. So he was living in 19th century. So he created one of the most famous Estonian poem about ancient kings and hero times of Estonians who lived more than 1,000 years ago. So that's why he became famous, Greifswald. So he's one of the most famous Estonian poets. This road is quite busy, so it's connecting the city center to big suburban areas. So it's quite big traffic, mostly with the buses, trams. Here on the right, you see there is a big building made from the limestone. So this is Estonia National Library. So National Library, it's really one of those century projects in Estonia. So it was started built in the Soviet times and then finished already in Estonian times in the 90s. Yeah. So just we passed, there was a big church on the left with the 2 towers. We call it kind of neo-Gothic style. So it's if you walk in the old town, it could be the good orientation for you to see where is your hotel. So just this church with the 2 towers. Yeah, and then there is on the left there is a big square. It's the main ceremonial square of Tallinn nowadays. It's a square. His name is Square of Freedom. So we have different concert festivals. It's quite a popular place for meeting, and this is Square of Freedom. And there you see the monument for Estonian freedom, or the War of Independence we call it. It's the glass cross. You see there is a kind of Teutonic cross. So it's a monument for Estonian War of Independence that we had it from 1918 till 1920. So for the first time Estonia, as Latvia and Lithuania, became independent in 1918 as a republic. Yeah. So and also we have, of course, there is different military parades when we have, for example, Day of Independence and the Victory Day. So basically the whole Estonian army can fit on that square. So that's Estonian army is quite small. So there is a wall on the right hand side. You see that's the wall of Tallinn, but this is a not medieval wall. It's the wall of so-called the bastion protection that was built in the 17th century in And we have two different walls. One is the medieval wall, and you will see that. And one is another wall, which is from the 17th century. So medieval wall, city wall, it was built from 13th till 16th century. And Tallinn is quite well known for that. So you see there is on the left also the Museum of Occupations, built with the glass. So it's quite popular museum with the different artifacts from the two occupations what we had in the 20th century, from the Soviet occupation plus from the Nazi occupation. We had 3 years in the Second World War.
Free entrance?
It's a free entrance, but I'm afraid it's closed on Monday. As most of the museums, they are closed on Monday, so that's why only just a few of those are open. In Old Town, if you're interested, they can tell you later what museum are open. But on Monday is a free day for museums. All right, so that was a quite short ride on the bus with Thomas, and next.